Um, I've kind of like been accused of being an attention seeker. I'm really not an attention seeker. I've been in show business for 36, 37 years. I'm 53 years of age, and as natural as they come, no Botox, no anything. I'm dieting after having an accident and putting a lot of weight on. I've always been a big girl anyway, but I went up to 23 stone and I've lost 7.5 stone now. I think it was nearly 8 actually, but I think I've put a little bit on over the past couple of weeks. I'm off to do a job tonight. I'm photographing a wedding blessing reception. I'm not singing tonight. And I've been accused by my former partner and his associates, his family and everything, of being an attention seeker and living my life through a webcam. Not at all. Not at all. Anyone who knows me over the 36 years will know that I've been an extremely private person as a person and lived my life, my entertainment life, publicly as Sunny Day, and nobody saw past Sunny Day. And you can't have a name like Sunny Day and be miserable. I have been a private person. There's a difference between being a private person and a secretive person, a huge difference. I just got to the point where I was sick to death of the tragedies in my life. I wasn't a victim at all. I was just desperately unhappy. Everything around me was going tits up basically, and just for one time in my whole life I decided to go publicly, and the first few diaries were for my friends to know that I wasn't going to commit harry-carry down in Devon, and I appreciated all their kind support on the way down to Devon. And it started off like that, and it was only when people like yourselves out there started messaging me saying it's really helping us, you know, we're so proud of you, you're an inspiration, that I felt that there was some value in continuing. I never thought for a minute it would be a tool to get my former partner back. I really was so surprised when he came forward and said that he loved me and wanted to, you know, was with the wrong person and wanted to be with me. I absolutely believed that there was a chance it would all go wrong because of his track record and because of what everybody was saying. But I absolutely believed in myself, that I was strong enough to cope and deal with things. I've come home because I'm getting everything ready to go out to this photographic job tonight. I am dipping. I am strong. My resolve is strong. Never ever to have this man back in my life. I don't wish him anything but the best, or his partner. He's more than likely, the odds are that they will find their way back together. Apparently that is the path of the course, and that's the routine. And really good luck to them. I really do wish them well. But I'm not going to deny that there are fluctuations, even strong and resolute as I know I have to be, and I want to be now. I've come home and I've felt really awful, so disappointed in him, so proud of myself for not crumbling. But you know, you cannot be somebody else's hero. He said to me, you know, you're going to make me a better person. You just can't make anybody anything. You really can't. You cannot change anybody. They have to change themselves. You can't. You know, my feeling, I've always lived my life by it. I've got hurt by it, but I still maintain, you know, resolutely. You know, it's better to trust and be deceived than not to trust and be mistaken. And I absolutely believe also that you do never know how strong you're going to be until that is the only option you can be. And I always knew that I was trustworthy with my emotions and myself, I was trustworthy for him, and no question that I was strong enough to get myself through. I can't change him and make him into a hero or a better person. I can't change anybody. They have to do the work that I'm doing on myself to themselves. What I can do and what I can tell you is that time will give you skills and will give you coping mechanisms, and friendships will keep you buoyed up, and people who care about you enough to trust you as a person and just be there knowing that you're going to come through if they are just there little by little. I have some amazing friends, and you know, I've had people ring me the past couple of days and reconnect, and I've had messages of support from all over the world. You are keeping me going, even though you say I'm keeping you going. And you know, I'm not going to say that I'm not devastated. It would be a lie. I'm not going to say I'm never going to, you know, think about him. But I also, he has done so much damage this time that I'm not going to let him come back and hurt me like he has done other women from their own stories that they've told me. I'm not going to let him make me into a victim or make myself into a victim. I'm certainly not a victim. And anybody who thinks I am is very wrong, because they don't know me well enough yet to say that. You will see me put my face on and get off my backside, and you will see me put into my life coping skills and activities. This is not going to define who I am. I'm not going to let him destroy me as a person or destroy my self-esteem. I know that I'm lovable, and I know that I'm not difficult to live with, and I know that I'm not you know, a person who deserves what I've been dished out. One of the things that will stay with me, which destroyed my love a little bit, to be honest, and my idolising this person, my respect for him that I had still inside, was when he left and he looked at me and he said, "You see, Froggy, I was the toad, and next time I'd advise you to be more careful." If I was a violent person, I would have slapped him, because the arrogance, the uncaring, the insensitivity, the cruelty of that message to excuse what he'd done, excuse what he was doing, was awful. I waited 12.5 years for someone that I thought I saw something very special in, who was very worthwhile, and that upsets me that he was so shallow as to be able to do that to someone he said he loved. But that's for him to get over. You know, I've never been an attention seeker. I've been a hard worker. I've been in show business. That doesn't make me a criminal or somebody who seeks attention for the sake of it. I am bloody good at what I do. And, you know, I am very talented. I've worked very hard on that. I've put in the hours, I've put in the travel, I've put in the time, and I am good, and I am a fair person, I'm an honest person, I'm honourable. Those are all qualities that somebody will love and admire one day. I don't care what he and his family say. You know, I never set him up to be the villain of the piece. I stood by him, I protected those around him. I can't say the same about him. He has trashed me behind my back and made out that he had nothing to do with the Froglet Diaries willingly. That's such a lot of lies. He was the one that really wanted to push them forward. The things he said about other people I will not mention, just to protect myself. I won't do it. I won't do it. You have to make up your own mind about me from what you see. And good or bad, I accept. Not everybody will like what I've done. I know who I am. I know where I'm going. And that's more important. I know where this journey is going to end. It's going to be positive. It's going to be wonderful. And I'm going to lose more weight. I'm going to be healthier, happier, and that will make me feel prettier and more desirable. And when I'm in that place, you know, somebody's going to find me worthwhile getting to know. But I hope that next time they will be themselves with me. And the Frog Prince said, be more careful next time. I don't think it's a matter of being careful at all. I think it's a matter of somebody you meet being who they really are with you and not pretending they're someone else or something else. And you can't, you just never know that. That is, you know, I took my time. I didn't rush into things with him at all. But I can't help who he is deep down. Only he can. And from the messages that I've received before, during and after from other people who have been involved with him, I am just another one on the list. I was never anything special. I imagine him now going back saying, oh, I made a mistake, she was terrible to live with, she wasn't who I thought she was. I can imagine him saying, oh, I did it all for publicity. Well, you know what, if that's what he's saying, what does that make him look like? What sort of person would do that? I loved him. I'm saying loved in the past tense because I must. When I said love, I still do feel love. I can't just switch it off because he's been a naughty boy, a bad man, you know, done some cruel things to me. I can't pretend that my feelings weren't genuine because every feeling I had for him, I've still got. I'm not going to deny that, but I will never let him hurt me again. I will never let him back to do more damage to me because I do have self-esteem and I do have self-respect, but I will never regret giving him that chance when he was a free man to come to me and for us to make our own story. He couldn't do it. He couldn't maintain it. He couldn't do it. And for him to tell me he was really the toad and that I should be more careful says it all about who he really feels he is. And I'm sorry for that because I did see somebody in him who was special. I know I did. I saw someone who had the potential to be a wonderful partner, a wonderful love. The fact that he screwed it up for himself is down to him. And, you know, we all have that choice. We come to the crossroads. We can do something for good or we can do something for bad. We have the choice. We have free will. That's what we have free will for. And my free will is now telling me to get off my backside and go out there and live life. And if that's the one gift I take from this relationship that he will understand is thank you for setting me free to be the woman I am and to have the love I deserve. And I do deserve it. And I'm sorry he couldn't see that. He deserved love, I deserved love, and together we had the beginning of something very, very special. And that's a line drawn underneath it for me. Okay? Don't give up. I'm not going to give up. Even when I'm tearful, even when I'm hurting, I hope I get angry with him. But I hope more that I feel nothing. Because even to stay angry is to care. And I don't want to care. I want to move forward and care about me more and my life and what I'm going to do with it. And, you know, I'm not going to give up and I'm not going to be crushed by someone who didn't see me for the person I am and love me, irrespective of my faults. Love yourself. That's what we have to do. Love ourselves. Love yourself.